A while back, the cinema snob snobbed his favorite movie, Caligula. Have you guys ever considered doing a top to fourth wall of your favorite comic or a nostalgia critic of your favorite movie?
Actually, that would be interesting. What's your favorite comic?
My favorite comic is JLA/Titans: The Technus Imperative, and I couldn't bear to do that because, well, for one reason, I've already said on the show it's my favorite comic, and partly because I can't think of anything I can make fun of about it. It's that damn good. Read it, find it, email it if you have to. I know it's out of print. Find it.
Yeah, it's hard to review a movie that it's like, what's your favorite movie? It'd be fun to do as a challenge just to see if we could do it. I don't think it'd be that great an episode. My favorite movie is Brazil. I absolutely love that movie. And it'd be, again, it's just hard to find. There are some faults. It's hard to find enough that make like a whole episode out of it. But I think the riff tracks guy, like Mike Nelson ripped Casablanca, which I know is his favorite movie. And, and again, I think it's the same thing. Like, he doesn't think that's his best episode. He thinks it's kind of a weaker one. But, just for the challenge, it was kind of fun. So, maybe just as a lark or like an April Fool's Day joke or something like that. So that might not be a bad idea. Yes.
I know you were trying to go back to your little old days, but did you actually like Transformers 2 as much as you made it out to be?
No. but at the same, I didn't hate it as much as everybody else did. I didn't like it mostly because it just seemed like a repeat of the first one. And, it's sort of like, I want to see new Transformers. Well, we got these stupid racist twins. Come on, get out. Yeah, what was that one, sort of the old one that was, like a cane? I feel like he was kind of cool. I kind of like him. But, for the most part, it's like just, all right, here we go again. Oh, Optimus is dead? No kidding, yeah. Oh, he comes back to life, what a shock. Oh, it's a robot heaven?
He died for your sins!
He died for your sins.
It's like, did I like it? No, but I didn't hate it. I mean, it's like, it had some good mindless action, some, good jokes and stuff like that. So, I really hated the ending where they're just in the desert for like 2 hours and they're just firing action. That got really boring. But I will say, I think they should pass the torch to another director. It's like, okay, just not another one. Come on. Even though I did see some of the shots they were doing in Chicago, and it's like, it looked pretty cool. a lot of things blowing up, but I'd say it's good to probably pass the torch to someone else. So, that's good. Yep.
How did Kick-Assy happen? How did you come up with the concept? How did you end up in contact with President Bob? Just how did that happen?
He's asking how Kick-Assy happened. Basically, Mike Machado has always come up with the really big idea, the really good one. Like, it was his idea to really start this community and that guy with the glasses and get our reviewers on. It was his idea to do a 1-year anniversary and to keep it going. And he's the one that actually came up with the idea for Kick-Assy. He's just roaming the net. And for those who don't know, he's the CEO. And he just came across this site and he just showed it to me. I'm like, well, it's hilarious. He has his own micronation. It's funny. And he's like, I think we want to invade him. I'm like, oh, do we? He's like, yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine with it. I'm like, well, how do you know this guy would go for it? I mean, not playing, like, actually invading him and never telling him. He's like, no. He's like, but look, this guy, he's got to have a good sense of humor. Sure enough, just on a lark, he called up, and really nice guy, is just like, yeah, sure, come in, just take, unbelievable. I mean, you were just the nicest guy, just like, come in, anything you want, take it, eat it, anything, put anything anywhere, use anything you want, like, you need me out of character, you need me over here. I mean, just really excited to do it. And, just as soon as I got the idea, as soon as I was told the idea, what every character would be doing and stuff, it just seemed to fall into place. And he wrote me, he's like, what's the idea for the 2-year anniversary? And I told him the whole Kick-Assy thing. And, what did you say?
Okay, I will do this bit as the patent-like general, but here is my stipulation. I must be wearing a Starfleet uniform with an Army helmet. You can tell me to do anything that you want, but I must be wearing this.
Well, I think at that point, I didn't even say you were going to do the patent voice. You just said, that was like part of it, and I must do a patent voice. And literally, I'm like, that's gold, okay. Oh no, not that. Like you were really gonna turn down the project. I will not do it unless I'm in this ridiculous outfit. So you really wouldn't, would you? Oh, yes, yeah. So
I'm
yeah.
up for ridiculous outfits. I mean, I'm trying to look hideous in this thing. I'm out of shape.
No comment.
So yeah, ponytail.
Did you just wake up being so awesome, or did you have to work at being so awesome?
I'll need to switch it directly to me. Some people are born with awesomeness. Others have awesomeness thrusted against them.
That's what she
Some people
said.
choose a career in being awesome.
Me. Hope that answers your question. Yeah, Blue Mask.
So a lot of your jokes have become memes. Are there any certain of your memes that you just can't stand anymore?
Yeah, all of them. No, actually, because I got this answer at the last convention, and somebody asked, what's your favorite meme and what's your least favorite meme? And I say, answer to both of them is, they're mine. Because whenever I hear, like somebody, when I walk by, will go, bad credit card, the first thing I think is, oh God, I'm doing this again. Bad credit card, and I go nuts. But, there's first this thought of, oh geez, this again. But as soon as I see everybody's reaction, they're laughing, they're loving it, it's like I immediately love it again. I'm like, oh yeah, that was pretty funny, yeah.
That credit card is my fault.
Yes.
For the Superman 4 review, I wanted to end it on a funny note, just like him insulting me, and I thought, what a great way to have a berserk button, like a callback to the Batman and Robin review, because I had said in the beginning of the review that Superman 4 was kind of a parallel to Batman and Robin. The fourth movie sucked so bad. So I started it up again, and it reminded everyone, and as a result, everyone yells out to him, "Bad credit card." So I'm very sorry, Doug.
It's okay. I'll kill you in your sleep. You'll find I am kind. So yeah, I think that hopefully that answers that. Yeah.
This question is for Linkara. Just how studly is the Nostalgia Critic?
I'm glad I was able to answer that. Alright, we better start the strip show, Doug. We're gonna wait for this until the night, but... Oh, yeah.
Good luck stripping that.
Oh, sexy. I'm wearing spandex. I don't have to. I actually am wearing clothes underneath this, though technically you're not supposed to, but...
You still have your jacket under there.
Oh yeah, I got a jacket all stuffed in under here. Oh, I'm the Green Ranger. But yes, he is very stuffed. Eeny, meeny, miny. You, sir.
In the spirit of it being an anime convention, what's your favorite and least favorite animes?
My favorite is Steam Detectives. Probably with a close second of Van Dread. And my least favorite... I haven't seen a lot of anime that I actually actively disliked, so...
I'm the exact opposite. I've only seen a few I like, and I don't hate anime or anything. There's a lot I really love. Favorite show, Cowboy Bebop, absolute favorite. And the second is probably by Wolf's Rain, which I think is done by the same people. And there's some that my brother keeps trying to get me into them, and some it's like I did watch Full Metal Alchemist, and I did like it. But it's like once I could watch it all the way through once. There's one called I'm forgetting the name of it. I think it's Kiko's Journey. I think it's Kino. Thank you. And it's a really good one. It's very short, but I really like that one. In terms of movies, the Miyazaki stuff, always love it. Who's the guy that just died recently? He did like
Satoshi Kon.
yeah, who did the paranormal movies? Millennium Actress, that guy. Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like his stuff. In terms of worst anime, I try very hard to stay away from bad anime because I don't watch a ton of it. But so this probably isn't the best example, but one that just because I semi grew up with it, was always sort of on in the background. I really hated Sailor Moon. So that's just me. Oh, again, I went. brought my stunt double. It's all good. It's just very
I'm
fast.
gonna take you with this.
Oh, you're very kind. So, let's see another one. Yeah, Black.
If you could cosplay as anyone, who would you go as?
I think we just did. I mean, I always dress up for Halloween. I went as, I'm going to do a sketch out of it too. I went as General Zod from Superman 2. And I'm on the costume so much, we're going to do like a big Christmas, like a very Zodness. He's going to have little commentaries on the oddities of Christmas and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious which one yours is.
Well, actually, before I got the Green Ranger costume, I was thinking about coming with the Pyramid Head outfit.
Yeah! It has been done. There was a really good one last year.
Alright. You, sir, the brown coat. Yeah.
This is kind of, I've got one for Linkara, one for Doug. There was, I forget what episode it was, but it was one of those where you flashback to the previous episode and you shouted out, "Oh my God, TV Tropes used one of my quotes." Now there's an entire page devoted to you, and just what your general reaction is to that.
TV Tropes will ruin your life.
And for Doug, something I've always wondered, the gun, if you have. What is it? Is it airsoft?
Show you! It's a, are you done with your answer, or is that really just...
My reaction, I love TV Tropes, and I love the fact that they seem to love me so much. And it was really just that, just me acknowledging, just saying thank you to them for using one of my quotes in one of the things. I think it was bullcrap. You can't have an anti-gun message in a story where the guns solve the problem.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. And I love that so much, I just wanted to thank them. So in one of my previously on segments, I had, "Oh my God, TV Tropes used one of my quotes!" And thus I have an entire page devoted to me, including how the fangirls declare me a fetish fuel station attendant. And here I am in spandex.
God, I forgot my question now. What was
The gun. What's the gun?
Oh, the gun. I got that for a when I did the Cheerios 2 sketch, because that's the first sketch I ever did. And it's like, I know I just needed a gun, so I went to this sporting goods place, and I got, there's an orange tip on there, and when I got it, I was just like, just paint that black, which I think is probably a crime.
Yeah.
Or at least you're not supposed to travel with it, with that. So, it's just a pellet gun. I mean, it doesn't actually fire anything. But I don't tell my neighbors that because they're pretty freaked out when I walk across the street with a gun and a wave at them and stuff. So, yeah.
What made you decide to do video game confessions? That's fairly new for you, isn't it?
Fairly new. I think it's less than a year old. I think I wanted to do something with video games because it's really popular. I do know the retro video games. So I like the idea of just how, I like to have a different kind of comedy where it's like the comedy comes from almost how realistic it is and sort of the story is like, no, I swear this happened. Because sometimes just hearing somebody talk about rather than see it can be a lot funnier. And I think both my brother and I worked on that because we knew there had to be something to, I could show some visual drawing it. I was like, I want to show it, but I want a caricature, but I want like I want to show the story as well. How do I do this? And he said, why don't you have it like, either a placemat or like a sheet of paper that has your address on top or something like that. And so he came up with that. That worked out really well. So, just want to do something with video games, pretty much. Yeah.